Hi everyone! For today's workout, I invite you to have a belt, and it can be just also a normal belt, not necessarily a yoga strap, a ball and a block. And we'll start on the floor with our TVA Glimmer. You should be already familiar with it, more or less. But this time, we'll do it slightly differently. So we'll start in the same way, just by finding that engagement, bringing your fingertips towards your hips and then in and down slightly, and tilting your pelvis back and forth until you start feeling a glimmer there. And then what we'll do with a strap or a belt, we're going to bring it over the belly button, over your waistline, and it will be kind of a reminder for us to keep that corset engaged. And then we'll take a block and bring it between, or a ball, and bring it between your thighs, your inner thighs here. Actually, I think I'll do it with a ball. Yeah, feels a bit better. And then, so as you exhale, you find that your engagement. Inhale, rest. Exhale, pelvic floor in and up. Cinch the corset. And then we'll do double exhale. It sounds kind of like the second one is longer. So the first one is very short, and the second one is really long, and you try to exhale as much air as possible. And then on that second exhale, you really lift your pelvic floor in and up, hold your brace, and keep breathing, obviously, but with the chest. So try to keep that brace, and the belt is here to remind you to keep that TVA engaged, and the ball is there to remind you to keep your pelvic floor engaged. Lift it and keep breathing as you're lying here, keeping the effort to at least 20-30%. And once you take at least 10 breaths in this brace position, then you can relax and then repeat it again. So inhale here, pelvis is neutral, and then double exhale, hold everything in and up nice and tight, and breathe with your chest for 10 breaths. Okay, let's try it. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing and keep engaging your inner thighs, your pelvic floor, and your TVA. Five more breaths. If you're losing the brace, try to remind yourself to hold it just for a few breaths more. But if you feel like you completely lost it, you can try again the double exhale and hold. Good. Now you can remove the belt and remove the ball. Actually, we'll just switch. We'll take the block between the thighs, the ball between the thighs, the ball between the thighs, and the block between the hands. And we'll do bridge lifts and holds as well. So inhale in the center and exhale. Press your palms into the block, press your knees or your inner thighs into the ball and hold for at least 10 breaths. Here glutes are working as well. Maybe fan out your toes for extra work for your hamstrings. 5 more. Press into the ball and into the block a little more. And last long breath in. Exhale, squeeze. Up, 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 and lower. Good. We'll do heel drop next. So you are also already familiar with this one. Bring your shins parallel to the floor. Try to not try not to keep your knees too close to chest. Make sure that the knees are somewhere over the hips, but at the same time, the lower back is on the floor. Inhale in the middle. And as you exhale, pelvic floor in and up, TVA engaged, and lower your left arm and your right leg. Come back to center. Inhale, exhale, lower. You don't have to straighten the leg all the way, by the way. You can do it perfectly fine with a knee bent. It's not about the legs, it's about your core, right? How the core is reacting. Can you keep your lower back on the floor? Can you engage your TVA, keep your pelvic floor in and up at all times? That's what matters. That's 4. I have to remind myself to move my knees away from my chest all the time. So if you're there with me, I understand you. Inhale to center and exhale, lower. Let's do 4 more. Good. Bring your knees to chest, maybe rock side to side a little bit, and then roll yourself to the side. Next one will be this leg lifts. We'll do 10 leg lifts, full leg lifts, and then 10 pulses, and then hold. So as you lie on the left side, your right foot is in the front of your left knee. If you need to lie down like this to prop yourself up on the elbow, that's fine as well. If that's comfortable for you, for your shoulder, for your elbow, for your neck, then stay up. And we'll do 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and breathe for at least 3 breaths here. If you can hold longer, perfect, even better. And then lower, and we'll switch sides. So in the same way, lie down on the side, on your elbow, prop yourself up maybe like this if that's more comfortable. Step your left foot in front of your right knee and go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold. Engage your pelvic floor if you can. Lift for 2 more breaths. And lower. Good. And the last one we're gonna do today is zombies. We did them already last week as well. So grab your ball and your block. This time the block goes between the knees and the ball in front of you. Inhale, in to center, and exhale. Squeezing the block and the ball, lower any amount. Come back to center, inhale. Keep going. Working with your breath, making sure you engage your pelvic floor and your TVA every time you exhale and lower. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you need a break, take a break. Otherwise, let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep lifting your pelvic floor and engaging your TVA every time you squeeze and lower. 5 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Nice. Okay, for a last exercise, not an exercise, just a gentle stretch before the end. If you have some more time, extend the arms forward, hips over your knees, and lower your forehead to the floor. Maybe even your chin or your chest. And feel a nice stretch into the armpit area, into the armpit chest, but at the same time resist a little bit with your hands so that you're still protecting your shoulders and your elbows. So the arms are still active here. You're not just sinking into the joints, you're also creating resistance, and the same resistance helps also, remember, to activate your pelvic floor and your TVA. So if you start again paying attention to that area, inhale, relax everything, and exhale, squeeze your inner thighs towards each other, kind of. Engage your pelvic floor in and up, your belly button to spine, and keep breathing. For the last few breaths, maybe let go of the brace and just sink a little lower. And rest there. Thank you for your workout today.